Hi.
How you doing?
Hello. Oh, good. Glad to be on.
Well, we're glad you're with us here. How could we help you today?
Well, I'm just wondering, I got divorced after a marriage of 21 and a half years. My wife asked for the divorce, and that was 5 months ago. And what are the odds of, we're both Christian, and we're getting along great now. What are the odds of us getting back together?
Okay, well, just tell us a little bit more. Why do you think you guys are getting along?
Because I guess I'm not around all the time, and then I'm always nice when I'm there, and I've turned my life around. I was unemployed for over a year and a half, and although she says it had nothing to do with it, I know it did.
Sure.
It was encouraging.
Sure.
And it was so ironic. I'd been interviewing for a job, and she asked for a divorce, and right after that I got this job I've been having, and I've turned around, I have savings, I got big life insurance policy to cover her in case something happened to me and the kids, and I help her, I get child support and even more. I'm nice, and we don't have any restrictions on when we see the kids or each other. And
I wonder.
So the separation worked.
Yeah, but I wonder what would happen if you got back in the same house again. I wonder if you would be triggered back into the old ways. I'm not saying don't get remarried. I'm just bringing up an issue.
I know exactly. It's just it just wasn't any reason. She just said, I don't love you anymore. Try and fix our problems, and it's over. And I had no money to fight it, and I didn't see any reason to. And
yeah,
but it just is killing me because I have 3 little kids, and
Yeah. Okay. How old are your kids?
Not a little bit. 12, 14, and 17.
Okay, 12, 14, and 17.
And they're doing great.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I only live 2 miles away, and it's just, I just wanted you to deal with it. So, what are the statistics and the odds of that? I mean,
okay.
Does it ever happen?
Well, it does happen, and we'll give you our vote. We'll each vote on whether or not you should remarry when we come back from the break. Okay.
Okay.
All right, and aside from anything else, I'm really glad to see that you got a job. You put some money in savings, got a life insurance policy for her, and you've turned your life around. Do you go to church?
Yes, and I have a men's support group. And
there you go.
Class, Christian
Sounds
class,
good.
And getting all this great support from people, and that's, I think I hit bottom and I'm building up.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll take this break. We'll come right back. If you need some help, it's 1-800-NEW-LIFE or newlife.com. That's 1-800-639-5433. Stay tuned and don't go anywhere, which means stay tuned. All right.
Before coming to Healing is a Choice, I was completely worn out.
Coming here was an empty shell.
I don't want people to think that you have to be just desperate to come. It's for people who don't know what to do next.
To open up to 8 different strangers was actually a relief. And so much got off my shoulders, and I feel so much lighter now, and I feel so much better, and I feel like I can give so much more to other people, and I don't feel ashamed. And I don't feel like I'm damaged goods.
Group therapy is different than individual therapy.
But it's like a year's worth of individual therapy.
They fit together nicely.
The Healing is a Choice weekend is coming up January 20th. To register or to find out more, call today. 1-800-NEW-LIFE. That's 1-800-639-5433. Or log on to newlife.com.
I leave here with hope.
For the first time in 2 years, I am free.
1-800-NEW-LIFE. That's 1-800-NEWLIFE.
Hi, this is Stephen Arterburn from New Life Ministries. We know that Christian counseling changes lives. We hear evidence of that every day.
I feel like I'm a person for the first time in my life. I feel like I wasn't whole before, or that I couldn't enjoy life. I had such a big weight on my shoulders that I had nothing to look forward to. I'm such a better wife, and I'm a better daughter, friend, I'm a better worker. I feel absolutely free.
Our nationwide network of licensed Christian counselors means there is help available near you.
If anybody is considering Christian counseling, then they need to do it. They need to take that step.
You don't have to be stuck where you are, but you can't really expect to change unless you take action. Call us today at 1-800-NEW-LIFE. It could be the start of a whole new life for you. Christian counseling works, and we can help. Call 1-800-NEW-LIFE. New Life today. Someone who cares is always there at 1-800-NEW-LIFE.
We'd love to hear from you if you have a question or comment. Call toll-free 1-800-229-3000. Now, back to New Life Live.
We're back. Okay. Talking with Brian, and he's a changed man and wants to know if they should remarry. They're getting along. And before I ask Mylan his vote, what does she say about all this, Brian?
Well, I mean, she's like, no, I haven't actually asked her, but I mean, I know she's okay with just the status quo, and she was the one that wanted it, and I'm just wondering if I guess my question is, because I don't have control over that, is should I hope for that, and should I just keep doing what I'm doing and hope for that and hold out? I mean, that's what I'm going to do anyway, but is that unrealistic? Because I just feel like we were meant to be,
Yeah, okay. Mylan, you want to vote?
Can I vote first? Brian, I think you can't lose by being as involved in your children's life as possible and being the good guy that you have come to be. Because I imagine that before, you probably didn't feel very good about yourself, being out of work and having the problems and things. So
I'm a debt, and that's probably, looking back, I can see the signs now.
Mm-hmm. So staying the course that you're on, I think you have the best chance. But of course, no guarantees for an outcome.
Right.
Yeah. So, Mylan, your thoughts?
Mylan had some thoughts.
Well, my thought is that your wife divorced you because she felt alone in solving the problems or in bearing the weight of responsibility or family, which tells me that she didn't feel seen or known by you.
That's true. Good.
So, well, no, that's not good. But
I mean, it's bad, but I mean that's.
But that's good that I saw that. Okay, but the point is if you, and I would love for you guys to get back together again, and I would pull for you guys with all my might to help you that happen. But it's going to have to be done a certain way, where you sit down and you say, look, would you go with me to a counselor, a couples counselor that could help us understand where we fell apart? Because listen, we got a little 12-year-old, 14-year-old, and 17-year-old here that we have to co-parent for the rest of our lives. And I don't think I was very good at understanding you, and I don't think we were very good at understanding each other. Could we do that? Could we learn to trust and listen to each other? And I would start off with that tack of saying,
great idea, Mylan.
I didn't hear you. I didn't know you.
Because either way, you don't really
get
away from the person.
Either way, I need this desperately.
Yeah.
And then if she develops trust for you and you learn to listen to her, I happen to believe she'll fall in love with you again if you become a great listener. I mean, that's what happened to Steve and me. I mean, we listened to each other and we just, he got a man crush on me. So what can I say?
It happens all the time.
It happens all the time.
All the time.
Yeah.
So what do you think of that?
That's awesome. That's because I couldn't get her to go to counseling at all. She said, "Nope, I'm done," and and I just wish that we just separated. And I think we would have got back because it took that for me to wake up and man up and be the person I used to be.
Well, no one cares, but I have a vote too.
Well, no, whoa,
we
Jill,
do care.
Jill, let's ask him together, Jill. Steve,
what's your vote?
What's your vote?
Not now.
Okay.
My vote is don't expect to get back with her right now, and I have a big barometer that can help you determine whether or not it would work. You ready?
Okay, yeah.
How you handle her no will be a big predictor of your future.
Okay.
So if she says no way, door slam, forget about it, well, you're not going to go away because you guys are co-parenting.
Right.
But if she gives you no hope and all of a sudden you revert back to the guy you used to be, then that's a really good indicator that this thing would just be a repeat all over again.
That's a good point.
But if you handle her no
good point.
By continuing to be the man of character that you've become and not demanding her to change her mind, but showing her the best that you have, and you pursuing her and the kids with, not manipulative love, but true love, then I think that's your best chance.
That will help her develop trust.
Yeah. So it's not
when
a
you
no,
handle the no.
It's just a not right now.
And do you know that's one of the...
I do feel like I need to get myself together a little more, because at the beginning I kept pushing in and would sit by her at the football game, and she didn't want to see me at all. And all of a sudden I said, okay, I backed off, and I had my own, self-esteem, and I started hanging out with the guys at church and doing stuff and charity stuff. And all of a sudden she softened when I wasn't pushing, so that does make sense.
Yeah. All right.
It was kind of control, like I wanted to, be with her, and she would push me away if I tried to get close. But if I act like, it's okay, we had great holidays, why don't you come
okay.
over?
No smothering.
To give you additional insight and incentive, I'm going to send you How We Love. And I think if you'll read it, you'll see yourself in there, and you'll see her in there too, okay?
So I should ask her about if she, what he said about going Christian counseling for the kids' sake.
Not yet.
For us to understand.
I say not yet. Just
not yet.
Just let it settle down a little bit, and like in a couple of weeks or so, that'd be great. I just don't want you to rush off the phone and do anything, because you need to kind of
sit with this a little
bit. Sit with it, settle down a little bit. Yeah, like that, so that you're not too pushy.
Hey, Brian, would you call us back? Would you call us back?
Yeah, good.
6 months?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I'm just so excited about what God's going to do.
Well, I think
We
Steve's advice is really good, because she may say no to you, and the way you handle that, and if you keep on your new track, that's kind of a test, don't you think?
It really is.
It is.
Is Brian changed? Can I trust Brian?
Or am I fooling myself?
Right.
That I really haven't changed. I'm just trying to get back control of. So anyway, all right. Glad you called. How We Love on its way to you. And really glad you've joined us today. We'll take a break. We'll come back, go to more phone calls.